Now, what about the lingo? What are some terms or some phrases one might hear in the city of Detroit right about now?
What up, though? For sure, that's...
What up, what it do, that's for sure. But everybody in my city say, what up, though? What's happening, what up, what it do, that's for sure. But everybody in my city say, what up, though? What up, what up, though? What up, what up, though? What up, though?
What up, though, everybody? It's your officially official co-host, Tashi, here with our officially official co-host, Ajiah. This is our first official recording as officially official co-host.
Hi.
Girl. Ajiah, say hi.
Hi.
It be them acting shy every week for me. We go to this every week.
It's the anxiety to even come on and say, what up, though?
How do you have anxiety and you do it every Sunday?
I don't know. It don't get no better.
And then 5 minutes in, you be okay.
Then 5, yeah, then that's what I'm yelling, fuck that, no.
Literally. He can go to hell.
Yeah.
We have 2 returning guests this week.
Cedric.
Crystal.
Introduce
woo.
yourself. Our favorite married couple on the podcast this week. Any announcements? Any
We got merch.
news? Oh yeah.
We got merch.
You better stop
It's in the
sounding
trunk.
like that. You have to sound excited about
We got
that.
shirts. We got hats. We got
shirts.
black. We got white.
We got hats. We got business cards.
Really?
We got thank you flyers that are in the trunk of my car right now. So, story time. I was going to a pop-up shop yesterday, but I didn't have a table because I wasn't going to have enough time to set up the pop-up shop. Come to find out, the pop-up shop host didn't even get there until 6:30.
What time did it start?
4.
I don't play like that.
It still seemed to have been a nice turnout. I did buy some body shimmer and some lip gloss. I tried to buy something. But it was outside, so I left all them shirts and all them hats in the back seat because I was like, I'm not about to bring all this stuff.
She left in the back
Be
seat of her
outside.
car at my house.
Yep, I just decided that I'm not even gonna bring it because the pop-up shop was outside and she don't do outside that well in the summer.
It's the African American in you.
Yep, my hair gonna sweat out.
Can't be hard.
Um,
Bugs.
but yes, we do have merch. I was working on the website, but I stopped. But I'm gonna start again.
Why are you telling the people this?
Because I'm honest.
We a work in progress.
For now, send me a DM and I can get you one until it's available online.
I don't even know what my mouth said.
Help yourself.
I know, right?
That's all you. All right.
Get the orange juice? 'Cause I need one too.
That was half the battle.
So for Stay Woke this week, I really didn't. I'm tired of talking about COVID, but hey, it's news, so we're gonna talk about COVID again. So, recent update is that President Biden urges that states use because all states got COVID-19 funding, and they can do whatever they want with the money. Biden said that states should urge to use the funding to give money to people who get vaccinated. So he basically was like, hey, we gave y'all all this money, maybe pay people to get vaccinated so more people will want to get vaccinated. Just for the CDC to turn around and say, masks should be worn indoors regardless of vaccination status. And then, so some states or cities, like in Atlanta, the Atlanta mayor, what's her name? I always say her whole name. Keisha Lance Bottoms. She said she made a city of Atlanta mask mandate, saying that if you're out in public, you have to wear a mask. And then right after that happened, states started coming out, the governors, because she just a mayor, So Texas governor bans mandates and threatens to fine local officials who try to enforce them. So even if you had your own store, or if the local Walmart said you have to wear a mask, he could fine Walmart. So stupid. And then the Florida governor bans schools from requiring to wear masks.
I'll see you there.
I'm like, why?
We're doomed.
So I know I've been out in the streets without a mask. Don't judge me. I am vaccinated, but at first they were saying if you was vaccinated you didn't need a mask. Now you're saying I do need a mask. So what do y'all think? Are y'all? Well, I guess my question was, do you think we'll have another shutdown, and what are your thoughts if we do have a shutdown?
I'm over this.
Same.
I don't like people telling me anything if they don't know what the fuck is going on. And it's very clear that nobody knows what the fuck is going on. You'll go from get vaccinated, don't wear a mask, wear a mask, vaccinated, everybody get vaccinated. It's sad how they giving away TVs and money and motherfucking vacations, cars. If you get vaccinated, it's almost scaring me. That I seen something about a few places, if you're not vaccinated by a certain, you have to be vaccinated by a certain time to work at certain places. I definitely seen that. But you never know who's telling the truth and who's lying. I personally know people who work in the medical field who have given people vaccination cards that are false. What the fuck? Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. We're doomed. We're doomed. And that's why I'm going to drink another mimosa.
Bye.
We are doomed. I don't know if they're going to do another shutdown. I don't think the governor's going to do it because they played her last time.
That's what I said yesterday.
So
I'm like,
she's probably like, F y'all on your own. Y'all tried to kidnap me and kill me the last time.
They
so
definitely tried to take Big Greg.
She's just trying to help.
the numbers was down when she was shutting stuff down, and as soon as they took her controls away, everything went back up. Everything went crazy. So it's like,
How the
you on your
fuck?
own.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this. So I'm not into politics like I should be. I really don't give a fuck right now. Judge your mothers.
I get all my news. All them little stats I gave you came from the shade room.
You're sick.
That's where I get all my news from.
So just educate me. Educate me. Who took Gretchen's power away?
I don't think that it was necessarily taken away, but she definitely pulled back a lot because she was getting so much negative feedback from.
So basically,
down.
you're not governing like you should be because you're scared because they try to kidnap you.
I don't think it's that she.
I think it's Trump was saying he was going to pull some funding and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Pull funding,
But-
money that we
need.
Yeah, something happened at the federal level where she was just
Yeah.
like, you know what?
It was kind of
They
like
were trying
she-
to like sue her. They were trying to do all types of stuff,
Yeah.
and she's just like, I'm trying to help y'all.
And she was really one of none because all the other states, when we were still closed, even earlier this year, we were pretty much the last state to fully open back up. So, the Republicans, they was trying to start and threatening to do things, and I mean, they tried to kill her. So at that point,
they tried to kill her.
at that point, I'm just like, do what y'all want at this point. Now, as far as employers requiring vaccines, that part doesn't really bother me because almost all healthcare workers have to get the flu shot every year. So I don't know why people are so. To me, I don't understand why so many people are against the vaccine because it's I'm pretty sure we were all vaccinated as children, as babies, and a lot of jobs require the flu shot. It's literally the same exact concept. The only difference is it's newer. However, it's not a vaccine that came out of nowhere. They had been working on a vaccine. And it's just kind of like tied into COVID. So I think it's strange that, like you said, they want to give people money. Michigan got a lottery. A woman won $1 million for being vaccinated.
That alone, the fact that it's being sold like that alone, though, is the part that scares me. Because they're overdoing it. Like, even with, I heard a commercial on the radio, and I never listened to the radio. I'm in the process of putting my phone on my aux, and I heard this terribly acted out commercial of what was supposed to be an older black woman. This was a while ago, telling people to vote for Trump. And it was like, ooh, Lord knows we need Trump in office. Like, it just sounded like some coonery shit. And that's, I forgot where I was going with it. Fuck this. I don't understand this shit. Like, I don't get, or even the...
Are you okay with another shutdown?
Yeah, I don't care. But I'm an entrepreneur.
I don't want to do
it
that.
doesn't, I mean, being in the house, first of all, it didn't bother me. The last shutdown helped me a lot with just stuff within myself. Like, and then I'm an entrepreneur. So it was days where I was making TikToks and uploading them. I remember one day I made $500 in like 20 minutes because of COVID, because nobody's doing nothing. And I made a TikTok of me, trying on all my clothes. And I'm like, I don't know where the fuck they're going, but I'm going to continue to sell it. So I don't mind another shutdown. Although I do start school tomorrow. So I don't know how that will work.
It's in person
right now.
I cannot be in the house with Kennedy for school another year.
You said that was a lot of...
I can't. Like, Kennedy has not been to a school since March 2020. So the rest of the 2020 school year and all of September 20 to June 21, she was sitting at this kitchen table, which is part of the reason why all my chairs is broken, because she'd be leaning back in the chairs. So for that reason, working from home, I love it. I don't even know if I'd ever want to work another job that's not at least partially from home, because rolling out of bed and walking, getting up, it's days I can work from the bed. Sometimes I will literally come out here, grab my laptop, and go back in my room.
That's the fuck.
So that part of it, thank God, because I had never worked from home before this. But as far as being with my child 24/7, 7 days a week for months, it would be days where we didn't even leave the house. Days. So for that reason, I can't. She gotta go to school.
I'm down for the school. I'm down for working from home.
Yeah, my godmom said the same thing. My baby, well, she's like my god sister. She was sitting down and she was just talking. And you know, kids just be talking
So much.
And she just talking. Out of nowhere, my godmom was like, "Yeah, she's going back to school. I don't give a fuck."
Yeah, like
I was like, "Oh shit!"
Shut up.
She said, "I'm sick of this shit."
She was like, "I'm like, what about?" She's like, "I don't give a fuck. She's going back. I don't give a fuck." I'm like, "Damn,
I don't care.
Just throw her to go. The fuck."
I don't
like,
care.
I don't give a fuck. She's going. I'm like, oh,
and
God.
I'm like, and when they gonna make the vaccine for 12 and under? Because you can go on and get that too. Bye.
My sister just got hers. Is that what it is? 12 and over?
Yeah.
My little sister got
Oh,
one.
Oh, 12 and over. So
That's
Kennedy
right now.
can't
It's
get
12
it.
and
Oh,
over.
I see what you're saying.
But when she can,
You're out of here.
she's out of here. She don't have it. Wear a mask. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta go to school.
She's gonna be the only nigga in school. Like,
What a
Sit in the class by yourself. Can I take my mask off? No. No, you cannot take your mask off. I'm the only one in here.
mask, shield, whatever you want. You're
Both-
she
both
gonna
of
school.
Just stay away from people.
Right.
Yesterday, but it's getting wild out here. I just keep saying every day I wake up and I see some shit. I'm like, we're doing.
Have y'all seen these couple festivals? All
They
them
need to stop with
people.
the
I need to
festivals.
stop.
That's one
Okay.
thing that should not have opened back.
So-
I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
That one in Vegas next year. I don't
I have
think
to go.
it's
I'm really sorry. I swear to God, it's lovers. And first of all, I got A. Marie and Tweet. Are you fucking serious?
those two
So
people we need to
listen,
talk about.
me and my friends already started like
The
looking at
tickets go on
Airbnb.
sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Those are pre-sale 2 p.m. for tickets and I already have alarm set. I don't know what the fuck to tell the world.
I mean, listen,
I'm going.
I'm just hoping that next year it's a little better.
If they had to shut it down for 2021, we would have been good
Right,
in 2022. But they just opened everything at once, and it's like y'all was like they said they wanted to be 80% vaccinated before stuff open. They less than 50%. So why would y'all
You
open
can
stuff back
actually
up?
ask. I don't want to activate her. You can ask Alexa, and she will literally tell you the percentage of your state, or if you say any state, she'll tell you like this many is vaccinated. But then there's a lot of people who got their first dose and never got their second dose.
So it's waste your time for her. Why did you even do it?
All right.
I feel like I don't really. Thank you. I don't know. I can't. I'm very sensitive about COVID now, and I feel like I watched my friend die from that shit. So whatever they decide to do, they just do. I can't have a strong opinion on the shit either way. I don't want to have to watch no more of my friends die.
But you know what's crazy?
I ain't got the heart for that.
I just remember Donald Trump literally saying, "Don't worry about it. Nothing fancy, nothing written up by anybody. Just don't fucking worry about it, America." Is what I remember him saying, and he said fucking too. It's like, no, but I remember him saying, "Don't, worry about it." I also remember being sick as fuck, and I'm one of those people where I never get sick. Like I'm not, I don't catch colds. I barely get headaches. Thank God. So, I was sick as hell. Andrea was so goddamn sick. That's when she was my roommate. And we were sick as fuck. Like, what the fuck is going on here? We don't know if we had COVID, but I'm almost certain that we did. But we just bounced right back. But her mom is really into like herbs and stuff like that. So she brought us a lot of stuff that helped us snap right back out of it. But when we was in the house, we was in the house. For a long time, she didn't even take clients to come get their hair braided because she was braiding. So I really don't know. I don't know how to feel about it either. Like, we've lost a couple of people to COVID in my family as well, but it's almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people who are vaccinated who still caught COVID. I know people who aren't vaccinated and haven't caught it. I know people who aren't vaccinated and caught it. It's no fucking. It's like it's like you don't know. And I'm sick and I know it, and I hate that shit.
That's what it is. It's really just the uncertainty. That's why it's just like I don't want to say I don't care. I'm so overwhelmed with this shit. Every time I hear about it, I just want it to be over. I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to feel anything about fucking COVID anymore. I'm over it. I'm over it.
You ain't go nowhere without hearing about COVID. Somebody had posted something and they just said a shot. They were actually talking about liquor. On the bottom of the damn Instagram, CDC contact such and such for more shot information. Wow. That is not the shot they was talking about.
Right.
And now I'm really finna go have a shot because y'all stressing me
out. I wasn't even trying to think about that.
It's always COVID. It's just getting to a point where it's just like, what the fuck? Like, and what scared me the most about COVID was I could normally call my grandma or my auntie and be like, what did y'all do when this happened? All this shit that's happening,
they ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
They ain't never seen
Even when we did have like bird flu and random little stuff like that, it never was this.
Yeah, and that's what people thought about COVID at first. They were like, it's bird flu, this swine flu. This is something that happened before. It's just going to blow over. And it was like, okay.
And that's why the vaccine, when I say like it's something that they were already working on, because when it came to swine flu and bird flu and stuff like that, they were working on vaccines for those.
Yeah, they said coronavirus.
So now it's like it's like a 3-in-1. Like all these random things. Okay, here's a vaccine for that.
Well, speaking of deadly diseases that you can't get rid of, go on into talking about the fucking baby.
We just watching his career burn the fuck up in front of our eyes. And I ain't even let you get it out. Hurry up so I can say what I mean.
Hold on. I just want to.
I've been going crazy.
We was talking about what we was going to discuss this week. I don't know what kind of hex Meg the Stallion got on people, but make sure y'all do right by Meg the Stallion.
And that's my mother's sister. And you see how God don't play about people? Leave people the fuck alone.
I feel like on Color Purple when she be like, till you do right by me.
Everything you touch is gonna feel.
Man, Meg the Stallion, I'm just saying, go ahead, but I just want to throw that out there.
Hurry up.
Anybody
Look,
that
okay, everybody relax. Goddamn, I thought I was mad.
I was just sticking up for Meg.
Unless you've been hiding under a rock, I'm sure you've heard about the baby and his stupid ass comments that he made after his performance. Yes, I am. After his performance, what was it called? Where was he performing at?
I think it was Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud. Yeah. I couldn't think of what it was called. All right, so here is.
To be honest with you, I never listened to the clip. I just started going with a
I didn't hear it now.
I heard a piece,
but
I
listen
could
though, I'm like that on Instagram. Like even that light skinned girl with the mustache that everybody keep reposting.
Hey, that video was
Listen, it took me until yesterday to actually watch it.
I haven't played it, but you was on.
And I'm like, because I'm not into that. Like even when it comes to albums, if an album come out, everybody start listening to it that day. I probably won't listen to it for like 2 weeks. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm gonna play this.
I'm scared.
As you should be.
I get embarrassed with people very easily.
You gonna be embarrassed.
Okay.
Come on, Sound. Not today. What the heck?
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them.
Okay,
hold on.
That was already cringy.
With HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas, lights up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air. Let's be real about this.
When you hear them in the background, amen.
Let's be real.
Let's be real about this shit because we all know what the fuck you talking about, bitch. I don't understand why the fuck he felt. Now look, first of all, let me get my little stats out before I get mad. Okay.
Be professional, Tosh. You got it. You got it.
I don't like people perpetuating fake ass fucking narratives, especially not about people who are already discriminated against. Don't do that to the LGBT community. And don't do that to gay people. What the fuck is this? 1980?
But you know what?
So gay people are not the only people who have HIV. Also, niggas are not dying from HIV in 2 to 3 weeks anymore. That shit is way gone. And if you knew anything about what the fuck you were speaking on, you would know. There's plenty of people who are living perfectly healthy lives. So this is from HIV.gov. So there's a treatment that people who have HIV go through called, I don't know how to, they call it ART therapy. It's antiretroviral therapy. So this from HIV.gov says, as of the end of 2020, 27.4 million people with HIV, so 73%, were accessing antiretroviral therapy globally. People with HIV who are aware of their status take ART daily as prescribed and get and keep an undetectable viral load, can live long, healthy lives, and have effectively no risk of sexually transmitting HIV to their HIV negative partners. Completely normal lives. That's not just, that's women, men, children, any and everybody can have it. Nobody's immune to having HIV. That's just what it is. So ignorance is all that's coming from that. And it's hate. Like, you hateful about some shit that you don't know about. You're hateful about gay people. Why are you so fucking worried about gay people? This shit drives me crazy. That straight men be so concerned about what gay niggas are doing. Like, and it really makes me feel like you are just so curious. and you pent the fuck up because you want something.
Why are you worried about dudes sucking dick in a parking lot? What they got to do with you?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I forgot about
And another thing.
So he put out his he put out a statement. He put out a statement. He put out an apology, quote unquote. I feel like it
wasn't a real apology.
I feel like it was real bullshitty. He basically said, he said anybody, he's so fucking good. Anybody who done ever been affected by AIDS, HIV, y'all got the right to be upset. What I said was insensitive
even though I had no intentions on offending anybody. I hate apologies like that. So
you're
apologies.
just contradicting whatever the fuck you just said.
And then he said, but the LGBT community, I ain't tripping on y'all. Do y'all business is y'all business. No, it's not, because you mad that we sucking dick in the
statement that they sucking dick in the parking lot. What they got?
And why do you care?
You said they business is their business.
Bruh.
You brought it to center stage.
And then, so I didn't find the thing about, I know Boozy said something about it, and Boozy was basically like, damn, I wish I could find the clip. If one of y'all run across the clip, I can't understand Boozy, but Boozy was basically like, everybody don't have to be with that gay shit. We out here and our sons are just trying to be straight. Trying to be straight.
Either you are or you
trying.
Somebody said if your son
Meanwhile, Boozy the same nigga who sold his son to a fucking prostitute. So what are you talking about?
It's not a struggle to be straight. Like, if you straight, you straight. It's a struggle trying to hide.
But it's such toxic masculinity, because why are you so... Boozy was so scared of his son not being straight that he made sure that he lost his virginity to a woman.
And that's not
he paid for this man
even if he was gay.
And that nigga should have went to jail for that shit, because what the fuck? You're disgusting.
They done put the mama in jail for
I think they were like
her daughter being
I think they were like 13.
Oh my God.
They were young.
Yeah, that was kid,
Yeah, it was a young kid.
But you know what? People don't understand that it's so much sick shit, which leads me to our next. Hold on. I don't
even think we done with this one yet.
Yeah,
I know y'all got some opinions.
But it's...
I wonder if I could find
I hate that he's so unapologetic, but y'all have to know that the baby was an asshole, like, prior to this.
Yeah.
So he didn't give a fuck. Like, even when Questlove, one thing that bothers me, because I love music, and I'm not just a new R&B type of girl or new hip hop type of girl. I have a respect for old school rap because of my parents, because of my uncle. Mm-hmm. So when Questlove had put him up there, this man is a part of the Roots. You don't know who this is? And he crushed up. I don't even know who this nigga is.
Mind you, the nigga, you know who he is. You know who that is.
Now.
You know good
who he is. But they may not, because even Slim Thug, somebody said something about Slim Thug, Andre 3000 and Slim Thug. He said, I don't know who that is. Bitch, are you kidding me?
Like, do you really not know?
Or in the mall yesterday,
ignorant as hell.
Somebody made a post, like, I was in the mall yesterday, I asked the girl about the Space Jam shirts, and she was like, is that the name brand of it? Or she was like, no, like Space Jam, like LeBron James, Michael Jordan. She like, oh, like shoes. She like, no, like the movie Space Jam. And she was like, Space Jam, like, lost.
Really had no idea.
Didn't have no fucking idea. Everybody wasn't raised the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's number one. But motherfuckers that act like that, you dig a hole for yourself. Because we are literally about to watch it. You know how many, I can count on my hand, is damn near 2 hands. As many people have, he's lost 2 endorsements.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. The girl has been dropped from his song. Yeah, you got dropped from the other little concert. And you're still out here popping shit.
So he really don't care.
You don't give a fuck.
Because he believed what he said. He said sorry because he was getting backlash, but he also gave a backhanded apology.
It wasn't a real apology. You don't mean it. At least stand by what you say.
Yeah, if that's how you feel about it,
peace.
Right, cry about it. Because you ignorant as fuck. Even the fact that the baby raps about the fact that he killed a nigga in Walmart because the nigga ran up on him. If that's the only one body you got,
not Mr. the baby,
maybe you should rap about something else then. Because if you, he gonna tell you in the song, I killed him because you got off, because it was a self-defense. It wasn't like
Soulja Boy.
You are sick. We're done.
Started on that nigga. I hate.
Please, because I
can't stand Soulja Boy. Ugh.
Bow Wow. I can't stand Bow Wow either.
Neither one of them.
Fucking irritating.
Oh wait, here we go. I think I found the clip. Boozy.
Oh Lord. Everybody not with their nephew sucking dick. Everybody not with that shit. You just can't put that shit on everybody and expect it to be cool. Nas X say he won't perform naked on stage for charity. You don't fuck with him like you fuck with the baby. You know, be even-sided, man. Be even-sided. You know, you don't feel that disrespect going dance naked. You don't think that's disrespect in front of boys who trying to be straight? It's totally disrespect.
Boys who trying to be
Totally
straight.
disrespect. If I'm at awards and he go up there naked, I'm gonna drag his ass off stage.
Okay, so let's start with this. Now we gotta resort to violence. He's not bothering you. That's what's bothering me. He's not bothering you. However,
they do bully Lil Nas X too.
It is, I'm not gonna lie. It is a lot to see certain things. When I seen him kiss another man on stage on live TV.
Did it bother you when Madonna or
when
kiss whoever? Because that's
about when Cardi B kissed the girl. It bothered me too. It's not
So that's the thing. I
don't really want to see no. I don't really want to see nobody kissing on stage.
So that's the thing.
It's not just y'all.
It be this uprage when Lil Nas X does it, but straight people do it all the time. And women do it all the time. I don't know if y'all seen that Cardi B.
I just said
that. Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion Grammy performance. They were literally humping on stage. And everybody's,
They got backlash for that though. They did get backlash for that. It just
by white women, they ain't getting no backlash from Boosie or the baby. And that's the point when it comes to equal rights for the LGBT community. If they, for whatever reason, it make people uncomfortable. Even the whole coming out conversation. Straight people don't come out. It's assumed that you're straight. And that's why these people that are gay and lesbian and bi or whatever and trans, they have such a hard time because it's not a normal process. You don't have to announce what you identify as sexually because it's assumed everyone is supposed to be straight. And that's why do people get so mad when they see Lil Nas? Y'all know he gay. Why is it a surprise that he kissing a man? He's a gay man.
And it's not even just that he be trying to start a pot. And that shit is hilarious to me because it gets niggas every time.
Yeah. But my whole thing is I don't have a problem with I don't know how to say it, and I don't be want to, because we was just talking about this, me and my homegirl this morning, the LGBT. Once you say, they worse than the motherfucking beehive. They worse than motherfucking whoever. You can't say one wrong thing, nothing. I don't have a problem with same-sex relationships at all. And I can feel, so I already feel some shit coming from what I'm about to say. But back in the day, when people were gay, it's not even the fact that it has to be, I don't mind it being out loud, but it's, back in the day, I guess you could say they lived in the closet, or they kept it down, and I guess people now want to live out loud about it. But some things are too much, and this goes for both men and women. Cardi B kissing another woman, it did kind of make me be like, oh my God. Nas X, oh my God.
Why do you feel like that though?
I don't know.
What place is that coming from? What is it? Would you feel like that if she was making out with Offset?
I don't want to see that either, to be clear. I don't want to see it either, but that specific thing, it was just, oh wow, oh my God. And I've been with women, and it's still,
it's because you're just not used to seeing it,
and maybe
out
that's
loud
what it
as
is.
much. Because growing up, we didn't see it, and now it's everywhere. It's like, okay, I'm
even from kids on cartoons and everything. You can't miss it.
I don't like that.
So I will say that I understand what Boosie is saying when he says it's push. I'm not gonna lie, they be talking about kids know when they're young. Just let them be them. Or I've been out places and she doesn't. My daughter, this is my daughter. She doesn't identify as a female. And she's young, super young. And that to me is kind of okay, that's a bit much for me. That's me though. But I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to degrade you because I know it's shit that I may say or do that everybody doesn't agree with as well. And it's my life and I have to stand on that. But the moral of the story is just mind your fucking business. That's number one. He didn't have to say anything about you could have said a million other motherfuckers. You could have got up there and said, if you did PPP scam, put your motherfucking lighters up. Niggas would have went crazy because they did that shit.
Yeah.
Chris Brown had posted, and I'm like, you fucked up if Chris Brown got to say something. Chris Brown was like, just perform your songs,
And
say thank you, and get off stage.
Yeah.
And I've seen Chris Brown, and I go to a lot of concerts. I will say Chris Brown and Lil Wayne are the nicest performers I've ever seen. Literally, damn near after every set or every song, they're like, thank you, appreciate y'all. Literally, after every song Lil Wayne performs, he says thank you at the end of the
He
song.
might as motherfucking
Trying to fuck up that paycheck.
Talking that mess.
So it's just like, stop trying to be a politician and have
Not even a politician,
And have
because what the baby said was just stupid.
like,
What
and
reaction
I know,
was he trying to
and
get?
I know you have gay fans, like
Not even that.
That's
Do you
fucked up.
understand in this industry with the stylists and all the people that you work with, majority of those people are gay.
You offended half your
You
team.
offended, so, like even because you get it all the time. They gotta put out Offset. He had to put out an apology. I'm sorry. I work with a lot of stylists that are
And your wife
bisexual, whatever. And you didn't fuck bitches with her. I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure. But
Nigga, you part of the LGBT community.
if
The fuck?
for black communities, we are definitely weird about things, and the older we get, the more loud we get. I feel like, because niggas don't have to shut the fuck. Like even when I had a friend who was on motherfucking Facebook talking about something. I hate old ass people following me on Facebook. Newsflash, that's where the old people be. But I hate old ass people. Get your hag ass on. So in my mind, I'm like, wow, I'm still holding the door for old people. Do y'all do that? Or like, I was just on a date with a nigga and he was like, it was an old lady by herself and he was like, just take care of her bill along with ours. Don't even tell her we did it. Just take care of her bill. I was in the grocery store. This old lady had a bridge card. She was like, you paying cash? I'm like, yeah. She was like, they gave me entirely too much money and she paid for my groceries.
Damn, I need to catch me a blessing like that.
We not gonna take advantage of Edna.
I will. I will.
No, I didn't. That nigga should have. But she swiped. You gotta have like a respect, and I feel like it ain't there no more. Like I feel like I appreciate my generation for like speaking up and standing out on certain things. And I don't have anything against this specific community. It's just an adjustment, and it's everywhere. You can't get away from it. Like it is everywhere. So I get that. Like
it's a learning curve too.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of, like, me and Jess were having a conversation about when we were talking about this, about how certain things you can't call people within the LGBT community. Like somebody used the term dyke. And I was like, that's derogatory.
Or faggot.
That's derogatory. But I feel like I'm a person who I'm going to correct you every single time that you say something, because I know, like, I have friends who are in the LGBT community who I know that I'm going to take a stand and put my foot down whenever I see some shit that I don't like, or hear something that I feel like is disrespectful, or it is something that I know better and I feel like I have opportunity to teach somebody. I feel like a lot of people just feel like it's too much, like you have to be too sensitive. But I feel like you said, it's the same thing with black people. But I feel like even now, black people get to live out loud too. We didn't always get to live out loud, and we didn't always have the same freedoms that we're granted now. The LGBT community, the same thing. It wasn't too long ago, they weren't even allowed to be legally married to each other. And they still don't have all the same rights that we have. So I understand why they want to live out loud. It's the same way that niggas get to say what the fuck they want, and we have the luxury of being able to say what the fuck we want within our community. I feel like there's just the same sensitivity that needs to be granted to them, and it's a learning curve, it's an adjustment, and it's just gonna take a while. It's the same way old people don't understand this shit. We're the old people now. Like, we're still adjusting to shit.
Yeah, because my granddaddy, he be saying some shit. Yes. I be like, you cannot fucking say that, sir. What the fuck? You're about to get in trouble.
It's a TikTok on how older people refer to, like, gay people. And it was like,
punks, sissy.
It was like, it was like, you see, it was, well, y'all not gonna be able to see it, but it was like, you see him over there? Yeah, he a little.
No, honestly, that's how they do. Like, but see, on my daddy's block, they grew up with a man who was openly gay, but then Ezel didn't bring nobody around, but you knew Ezel was gay. When I was doing home health care, it was always rumors about this man. He was gay. Nobody knew for real. He didn't let nobody come in. I'm always speaking. I was always nice to him. Normally he'll be like, can I come in and help you with your shower? No. if they refuse, they refuse. So I asked him, like, can I come in and help you with your shower? And he was like, yeah, you can come in. So when they're on the speaker, like, let us know if he doesn't, because he never let anybody in. He was gay in that apartment. It was the biggest, most beautiful picture of Diana Ross I have ever fucking seen in my life. That I was like, can I take a picture of the picture? He was like, yeah, just don't show nobody in here. I just wanted to send it to my grandma. Very neat, very womanly in there, feathers and sparkles. It was beautiful. But he just stayed to himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I think that's what we're used to. So even though I've been with a woman, when I see other women out kissing each other, because half the time a lot of that shit be for a scene. For sure. You want to make a scene.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
When I see it, I be like, oh my god, like, oh my god. When I see men do it, I be like, oh my god. But if I see them and they together and I can kind of sense that they're together, I have conversation. I bought drinks. I go to the gay bar. I have a lot of gay friends. But even some of them will be like, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing too much. So I'm just very careful about what I say because I don't want them beating down my door and telling me the code violations of their book. Because like I said, they worse than the motherfucking Navy, Beehive, who the fuck ever. They're coming at your motherfucking neck.
I feel like I was just raised like my grandma, my Nina. She's a white lady and she is from Canada. And her family, she married my granddad, who was a black man, and her family disowned her. And she moved here. She started a whole new life, had her family here. And she has always just been, like, open about everything. If it's black people, she doesn't give a fuck if you're purple. And she also is the same way about the LGBT community. Who you fuck don't make me come. I don't care. Like, what does that have to do with me? I don't care what people are doing. And she's quick to research something, defend it. And she knows the ins and outs of it. Like, I felt like I remember her when I was younger having a conversation with me about, like, anal sex. And...
All right now, Grandma.
And saying,
oh, Lord.
And saying, like, basically, like, you know, if your shit was gonna get loose, it was gonna get loose. Like, because it used to also be a stereotype that, like, fucking in the ass made you. But I feel like people just don't know. Straight people are fucking in the ass. Anal is a very normal thing. That's not just gay men either.
Let me tell you, it's a lot of men who like some shit that might be considered quote unquote gay. I'll bring them to y'all if y'all want me to. Because men have requested things from me that I'm not the fuck. What that man say? If you think I'm here to play with you, God damn it, I'm not.
I always say it's not gay unless a man is doing it to another man. To me, that is what makes it gay. If you're doing it with a woman, how is that gay? It may not be for you.
It's the fuck not.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that man is gay because he's doing it with another woman.
Also, goddamn, God played a trick on y'all because he put y'all G-spot in your ass. And that prostate is a bitch. And having that kind of orgasm, I feel like once you do it once, how are you not going to request it again?
This guy Tahoe story, and he literally was just saying how he did some things with this girl, and they got into it, and the girl was like, "That's why you have 3 fingers in the ass," and he was like, "It wasn't 3." He was like, "It wasn't 3," and he was like, "It wasn't 3, was it? It was 3 fingers." That had me cracking up.
I'm not laughing.
Asshole is funny.
Oh my god.
I'm not laughing.
Okay. What about fingering your asshole?
What about it?
That's a no-go for you too?
None of your fucking
I feel like if you can do a finger.
Look, we're not doing that.
I feel like if you can do a finger, then you shouldn't be so against butt plugs either. But I'm gonna let the butt plug thing go for this episode.
Every week.
We'll talk about it next week.
It's always something about a blood plug with Tashi.
Right.
Moving on.
Moving on. Moving on.
Be blessed and enjoy your anal sex.
To Ajiah's, did you think of a toxic tip?
No, and I really don't even want to give toxic tip no more.
Okay.
I can tell y'all the toxic story.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what should Ajiah do? So I start school tomorrow, and I want to say this on here, but I kind of don't want to say it on here, but
Story
I will.
of my life.
I am getting ready to stop selling clothes.
Oh yeah, you brought it up once.
Okay, so cool. Not on air though.
You did.
I think you did.
I did.
Damn.
Then I
When
really
it
need to
first
go ahead
started.
and do that. Cool. I think I'm getting ready to stop with clothes. I'm almost 70%
So
sure.
no
I
jackets
guess.
this year?
No jackets this year.
Almost 70%.
I'm almost 70% sure that I'm going to stop this shit.
Hey.
So, I am just watching things go in a different direction. I actually have to go tape a woman's breast at 3. I taped.
You got some titty tape here?
I don't have any
got
breast
some
tape
titty
because it has not restocked. And thank God for Jessica because she gave me hers so I can actually work. Because people are still requesting for me to tape their breast and I don't even have tape. So I'm trying to get on this wave where I'm getting my life together because I truly believe that I'm watching people, especially with this damn pandemic, I'm watching people like literally take their business from 0 to 100 in a year. So I realized that I needed to do that and I needed to be able to get rid of some people in order for me to go into things with a clear mind. Also, I start esthetician school tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
think about
like,
doing that. What school you going to?
the spring.
We'll talk about it later. Go
We sure
ahead.
will. So I told one of my friends, we need to stop talking because you're a distraction to me.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And he says to me, you're so right. I understand everything that you're saying. I've been wanting you to start school. I know this is something important to you, so take the time that you need. I know it was bullshit, so I didn't respond. I'm drinking, minding my business. He calls my phone, FaceTime. I already know it's going to be some bullshit. Probably shouldn't have answered, but I did. I answered the phone, I bust out laughing, he bust out laughing. Whole joke. He talking about some, I just had a couple of shots and I'm feeling like, fuck that space that you need. No.
I'm too weak. I'm too weak for that. I can't. I would never even sign up for, I'm not going to talk to you.
I have to live a better life.
Girl, fuck that man. Literally, fuck that man.
Jessica, what do you say?
Fuck that man.
About the
And then leave.
Is this the sneaky link? Or
Why
is
are y'all doing this?
I just gotta make sure I'm referring to the right
Can I have
person.
some orange juice for my mimosa? God damn.
Wait, as far as the clothes
Yes.
or as far as talking to the man?
He was like, let me know if you need anything. I was about to, if you need some money for new inventory.
Girl.
I'm gonna tell you what my best friend Janae tells me every day when I tell her about my life. You gonna do what you want to do. You can ask for all of this in life,
Wise words from a wise
but
woman.
you gonna do what you want to do. Hey, Janae said it. You
That's
gonna do
not helping me.
You gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day.
And I don't know if all ladies do
And
this,
when
but
you ready to stop, you'll stop.
Why do you feel like it's such a distraction?
we can't focus.
Y'all need
What
some
do you
self-control.
We definitely do. It's out of fucking control. Like, you shouldn't act like this when you see me.
Why don't you set I know you're an entrepreneur. Why don't you set business hours for yourself to do work? This is my set time.
I have that. It doesn't matter. Did y'all see that video when she was like, you said you wanted to marry me. Remember when you had your hand around my neck and you was
that
hitting
was
from the back? You said, I wanted to marry you. I want to get an insurance policy on you. I want us to start a life together. That's what I be hearing.
It's the insurance policy for me, really? It's because I be in these streets.
Yeah, in these streets real stupid.
Yeah.
That's what she said. That's what I be hearing.
I did hear that. Yes.
That's what I be hearing.
I've been delivered.
That's all I want to do is I want to be delivered from this situation. Y'all ain't know much.
It's a day at a time. I still every day.
It's a daily struggle.
It's a daily
Miss
struggle.
Jessica.
I'm never gonna get anything good if I keep talking to him.
Are you getting anything bad?
You're fucking sick.
I'm asking. What's the bad?
It's just not.
What would you tell your friend?
Fuck him. What? I was telling my friend the same thing that I've been telling them. A lot of my friends tell them you deserve.
Ask them. They married. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm single.
Oh, he took me out the streets.
She said he took me out the streets.
I was ready to go. And the Lord said no. Because I was ready. I was like,
it's not shit going on out here. I hate everything and everybody. I don't even want to tell y'all my other friend. He don't want to fucking.
It's nothing out here.
Damn.
How the fuck did you get here?
It is not a healthy place
I
to
was
be.
about to, and the Lord knew it wasn't for me. So I knew. There you go. I said, oh, goodness, because I can't.
Maybe God isn't hearing me, but
Hello, it's me again.
hello, it's me, Ajiah. Hey, it's me, Ajiah. What's up, G? Listen,
Not G. Big G.
Big G, it's me. The ones that he be sending me, I just don't like. Like, I just be looking at them in disgust. Like, why did I agree to this dinner? Remember the time I left here and I went to Applebee's? I was texting Jessica, like, I'm at Applebee's. I should have stayed with you.
You should have took me with you.
Why am I here with you? You bother me. This isn't going to work. We aren't compatible.
At least you got a gift.
The gift of seeing and ignoring? Don't want that.
You got a real gift, too, didn't you?
You did.
The material shit that he buys me and the things that he does for me don't mean anything if I'm not happy.
You didn't have no expectations of that anyway. Take your shit and go.
No.
Take your gift and go home.
I
Use it.
want to be just... I'm not a city girl.
I'm not a city girl either,
but I do believe in get that bread, get that head, and leave. But the problem is, I fell in love.
With who?
Him.
That nigga.
What the fuck?
I'm talking about the nigga at Applebee's.
No.
Like, I wasn't about to say nothing you ain't say.
I'm talking about what the fuck? Cut this shit out of life.
I'm in love with a
The nigga at Applebee's?
No, I'm
you
not.
had no expectations.
No, we're not talking about him. You talking about that gift, the gift that me and Justice
yes.
Yes. No, that's somebody totally different.
We gotta get some code names around here because I'm lost.
Damn.
I know who Sneaky Link is. I know who Applebee's is. There is a pop-up shop who could be one of them two people, and I just can't even remember.
I was with him.
We need a chart.
I was with the pop-up shop yesterday.
I'm gonna make Kennedy's little dry erase board.
We need a chart with
Don't
pictures.
make it seem like I just got niggas everywhere, because that's not the case.
Even if you only got two, we still need a chart. We need help.
Mine come and go. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Applebee's, at this point, Applebee's is not in the picture.
Okay. Applebee's was never.
That
was never even a thing. But you got your gift. That's all I'm saying.
But I might have to. Never mind. The boss and me want to just give him the money for what he bought me because he's getting on my nerves about it. The fact
about
that he
the
brings
gift?
it up, yeah.
Applebee's?
Oh hell no! Give it back.
Yeah, because he brings it up to me, and I hate that. I uploaded it. He was like,
I mean, if you're not, nigga, if you too broke to be buying gifts, then don't buy them.
Don't buy them.
Take it back, bitch.
It wasn't that expensive.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I'll take it back to him. So, excuse me. Knock, knock, knock. This is for you, you broke ass nigga.
He be crying.
Don't buy gifts that you.
He loves me.
What do they say? Don't let nobody borrow something you need right back. Obviously he don't.
He can't. I think that men have this weird thing with me. Some men like especially like, you ever seen I Think I Love My Wife? I mean a lot of those.
I love
that's like all niggas.
They're bored and they think I'm gonna add some type of like sass to their life. Like I met this dude and he wasn't married. He was single and he was just like so the opposite of me. And I had to stop in the middle of the day like, what do you want to do with me? You want to have sex? And he was like, no, God, no, God. And I was like, yes, you do. And he was like, God, no, I don't want to.
My God, no.
He was like, I don't want to have sex with you. I really want to get to know you. Like, we're going to, I just can see you, like, being a good friend. Hopefully my girlfriend. And I'm just looking like, I don't know. How the fuck you seeing that? Like, stop lying.
You got some crazy vision there, buddy. You a wild boy.
I always meet those guys, though. Really, really sweet. Really, 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 really corny. And they swear they be so into me. Like, oh my God, I just love how you change your hair often.
Okay.
And I hate those type of compliments. Or like, oh my God, that hair looks like it's yours. Yeah, you're fucking up, buddy. You're fucking up. It's bothering me. Yeah, be happy that y'all don't have to do that ghetto ass shit.
Enjoy.
This shit ghetto
as fuck.
It's not a good place to be.
It's not a good place to be.
If ever you had a question, just call one of us. We got a story for you. Any day.
And it's ghetto. I'm sitting in the bar thinking I'm finna meet and mix and mingle. And I'm like, nobody owns me. And I'm sitting in the fucking bar.
Belong to you.
And here come one of my friends. And I'm just like, hello, I'm at the bar having a good time, so leave me alone. So I'm sitting there and the guy is talking to me and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, we're talking. And his friend walks by like such and such said, all right, good day. See you later. Sorry, I was nice talking to you. Why are you interrupting my life? Why are you threatening me in front of people? Why are you doing
You gotta start going to some places that you ain't never been before.
Doesn't work. Try that.
I was with one of my friends this weekend and she was like, oh my God, such and such is here and she knows my boyfriend. Well, ex, they just broke up. I'm like, look, and who cares? I think that's weird when people be like, oh, I'm gonna tell Marcus I seen you. That's weird. Okay. Like,
Marcus gonna walk through the door on my ass every single fucking time. Marcus, what are you doing here?
I would never go anywhere and be like, oh my God, I can't act a certain way because such and such is gonna hear about it.
Let me tell y'all, this man is so crazy. And my friends know he's so crazy and just so, not even crazy, but like, weird. I don't know what the fuck. My friends would be like, they don't call him by his name. They'd be like, that man is here. That man is outside. I just seen that man. We'll
That's what me and my auntie call her baby daddy.
She'll be like, that man is here.
That man.
I just seen that man walk in.
You got your location on? Y'all share locations or something?
He asked me to share my location with him.
You did it?
I was about to say.
What?
Crazy.
That ain't hot girl shit.
Calling him that man.
He wants to control me. I don't like, and that's what it is.
How old is he?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Wait, what was the question?
It wasn't one.
How do I get rid of this man?
Which one?
Block him. Shut up, Tasha. Which one?
I mean, you asking
about? No, the thing, y'all know.
Oh, you're talking about the. Oh, okay.
I block him. You know what he does? He calls me from other numbers.
That's so romantic.
I can block him on. Y'all think it's a game and it's not. Like, I don't
try
fear for my life.
Get him a number.
He gonna be emailing you.
Y'all don't understand.
And he know where you live.
He don't know where I live.
Get a new number.
But all he do is when
she don't want a new number. She want him.
First of all, I'm not getting no fucking new number. I am a fucking businesswoman.
Get a business phone.
Do y'all know that?
You asked for answers.
She don't want the answers. She fucking that man.
One time when I stopped talking to him, he ordered something from my boutique online. And I see his name and I was like, what is he talking to me? What do you want? And I was like, I'm about to refund your items. He was like, why? First of all, who the fuck is wearing them? What do you want with these sunglasses?
Are they for
my friend, she stopped talking to this guy, and I was like, this is getting kind of creepy. He's been showing up at her apartment, but he can't get in because you got to get buzzed in, and he's blocked on her phone, so he'll send her money on Cash App with like I'm outside and
are the amounts substantial?
Look, how much? I'll come outside for the
So at first he was sending.
Bitch, you're gonna die.
Now they turned into a request, like requesting $1. Hey, I'm outside. I got something for your
request.
birthday.
Not a request.
So he wasn't right. I think he sent like total like maybe $100, not that much, like $50, $20, but just to. I'm like, girl, you know you can block him on Cash App. You can block people on Cash App, but I feel like it's just
request her rent money.
But I feel like it's just. You want to know that they still trying to contact you.
Men that are like this always come around full circle. You can tell them, we got into a bad argument, and I was like, oh, you gonna feel me. You got me fucked up. You gonna feel me. He was like, I'll fuck your life up. I'm like, okay, do it. Nigga, still done it. Then he texts me like, hello. I was like, hey. He was like, we need to talk. I'm like, talk. And he like, no, meet me here. And I went, but I don't want to talk about it. It was a setup. But it wasn't his setup. It was mine. Because I could have just ignored him, but I didn't.
Well, it's on you at this point.
Still, right?
Listen, Tashi.
And you got the okie doke.
If you're going to roll my story, then I don't have to tell you anymore.
I mean, I'm just saying. Friend.
I don't know what
we're going to be real about it. If we're going to be real.
I don't know what I want.
You don't want to get rid of him.
I want better.
Let's table this for a month and see. Let's come back to this.
I'll be back to it next week because I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be much progress in a week. That's why I said a
It's
month.
the fact that y'all don't have no faith in me.
Do you? I don't know if you have faith in yourself. I admit, I tell Tasha, I was like, I say all the time, I'm like, I'm not ready to let it go yet. And when I'm ready to let it go, then I will.
Because I can just shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I just either won't talk about it, or I'll just be like, yeah, girl, he said this yesterday.
I gotta be a strong black woman.
didn't respond. Look. I didn't respond.
I don't even tell my friends because they lie to me.
About what?
They'll be like, yeah, I'm not talking to mine either. And then 2 weeks later, I want to tell you something. You fucked them last week, didn't you? Yeah, I already know.
I'm not going to lie.
I won't, yeah.
I just may not bring it up.
All right.
All right. Some scenarios for this week. By the way, Sino is here.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Sino made his surprise.
Late appearance.
Fashionably late.
Shit went down. I took care of it, and we here now.
A Deirdre?
A what?
A Deirdre.
You can say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
You ain't never heard Kevin Hart stand up when he be.
Oh,
he ran
that
into a
was
Deirdre?
like, what? Yes, I do remember
I
that.
used to say that shit at work for real. They be like, what happened? Ran into a Deirdre. Ajiah, this yeah, it was a Deirdre. I don't know.
Okay. My best friends got engaged after the lockdown. Their men. Hold on. I gotta start reading these beforehand because I be so confused. Okay. My best friends got engaged after the lockdown. Their men chose them forever. So it must be 2 different friends that got engaged. Okay. I've been dating Freddie for 4 years. During pregnancy and after our baby was born, I asked about marriage. Him, you don't buy a car without kicking the tires. I'm still test
That was
driving.
the wife that said bitch,
Advice.
too, just so y'all know. She not here to play.
Him, you don't buy a car without kicking the tires. I'm still test driving.
Bitch, 4 years?
And a baby?
Hold on, pause. Because why you just not asking about marriage after 4 years?
Did you restart it?
Let me tell y'all something.
So what's the advice?
What you still testing?
Married woman.
Other bitches.
What's the advice?
Kicking the tires. Other bitches. He's still kicking it with other bitches. That's what he's doing.
Bitches, clearly. No.
And testing the fuck out of you to see how much you can endure. And you know what? It's a fuck no for me.
I ain't never heard of kicking the tires before.
Me neither.
I feel like that's a little.
If you ever.
That's a little manipulative. I don't like that. Kicking the
He's
tires.
still test driving?
Bitch, I'm telling you what to
That's
do.
not a test drive. That's
Get another car, aka another nigga. It's time for you to go kick some new tires.
and leave that baby with that nigga.
Period.
Hold on, but
you're a single mother.
I guess
Right.
my question is, why is marriage just not being discussed after 4 years? And are you only bringing it up because your friends got married? Because that's kind of how it sounded to me.
That's how women do.
What they got to do with your relationship, though?
That's how women do. It's been after a lockdown. They've been because in her mind, she probably thinking like, damn, they done been locked up in that motherfucking house together. These niggas came out of that shit and said, I want to be with this bitch for the rest of my life. I done been with this nigga before shutdown, through a shutdown, and he said
What a
shit to
baby.
me about shit. And then he said he's still kicking tires. Kick his ass out and go find you something else to do. Make the baby go with him.
Send the baby with him.
Send the baby with him
bag.
and figure it the fuck out.
Keep kicking.
You gotta be strong. And
Her ass is getting back in the streets.
look, this coming from a weak bitch, but you gotta be strong, sis.
Cause I ain't getting my tires kicked. I know
Do it
that.
for all of
Ain't
us.
nobody kicking these tires. The fuck? Kicking the
The
tires.
fact that you referred to
Don't
her
do as I do, bitch. Do as I
As a
say.
car, you're kicking the tires on. Like,
And I just want to
Somebody
let y'all
use
know,
junkyard
if I ever
vehicles.
see a motherfucker at the dealership kicking some tires, it's gonna be a goddamn
he not at the
problem.
dealership. He at the junkyard.
Sir, he's stealing.
Right. That nigga is at the junkyard picking up pieces of a car and trying to put them together.
Cause
It
what the
hurt.
fuck
Let it
dealership
go.
do you go to and you gotta kick tires? Bitch, no, you don't go to Atchison Ford and kick them tires. Them cars have literally 2 miles on them. And that's cause they had to get to where the fuck
You
they're
don't even
at.
kick the tires on the new car.
Are you fucking serious?
I mean, on the
I
used
didn't know
cars.
people kick tires.
leave
I was like,
him.
oh, maybe a hoopty.
Run.
I'm
I kicked my
leaving. Before you bought the car?
Yeah.
I
What is
never
that?
heard of
Gotta
that.
make sure the ball bearing's straight. You kick that bitch and it's loose. No, come fix it.
Well, how many times you gotta kick the bitch?
Just a couple.
Okay. Not for 4 years.
Not 4 years worth.
Right. That's a whole lot of damn.
Years. That part of
Girl, let's normalize not, and I am not one to talk because I'm a single parent. Let's normalize not having kids with people if you don't even know if you want to be with them. If you still test driving and kicking tires, then maybe you shouldn't be having kids.
Because that's the first thing I tell my nigga. Oh, let's not mess this good thing up. It's even bad, but don't mess it up with our baby because it's gonna get worse.
Yeah,
It's definitely gonna make it worse.
Because I would have to put you on
Baby
top of
make it
my grandma
10
been at
times
the front of the
worse.
court for 20 years. Bitch, I will get you.
Your grandma work at the front of the
Yes,
court?
ma'am.
I need help. Wayne County?
Okay, no, but I can get you there.
We'll do what we gotta
I can
do.
get you there. Brenda been at the front of the court for years.
Yes, please.
My new boyfriend built a huge platform posting pics of kids' haircuts. He's not a barber.
I was about to say, so he a barber.
He stole the pics.
He what?
Let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
My new boyfriend built a huge platform posting pics of kids' haircuts. He's not a barber. He stole the pics. Clients pay up front to book appointments at my house, and they attack when he messes up their haircuts. Someone shot up my house.
Oh, shit.
I told him to stop scamming. He agreed. I found out he posed as my husband, had a woman pose as me with my stolen ID, falsified docs, and sold my house.
Wait.
He disappeared. I'm 4 months pregnant, and he hasn't checked on me at all. Back at my mom's house. Help.
What's the name of that movie?
Call the police.
The Fall from Grace.
This is crazy.
That's a lot.
You don't want to hear what I got to say.
The only help you can get is from the FBI.
Yeah, you gotta press charges. And
First of all, if he's a scammer, one thing about scammers
it's
is
4 months too late to abort the mission because I don't think you should be having this nigga baby.
You're not supposed to do it at all, no, are you?
It depends on where you live.
What state are y'all in?
You better travel.
She dumb enough
to
do all that.
Michigan.
She don't have a baby.
I mean, shit, the baby is there. Fuck the bullshit. You gotta live with that shit. But goddamn,
Man.
you might
I'd be like, friend, please push me down these steps. Please. Can you please push me down?
How did he sell her? Hold on.
How do you even get
How
with
do
a
you
nigga and
sell?
this shit be going on? I don't understand how women be
How do
like,
you sell a house I'm still living in?
At this point,
When did they come and see the house?
he's a scammer. Ain't no fucking telling. He probably sent that bitch to the
some
grocery
pictures when
store.
She was gone and posted it.
But usually people still come to a house before they buy it.
She was at the grocery store.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like this. So what's the advice that you have for her, Tashi?
She needs to call the
Someone please call 911. That's you gotta call the police. It's above you now. You got
No, for real. It ain't nothing she can
It's
do.
really nothing you can do. You need
She
to
done
call
already
the
got
police.
herself into the dumb shit. Like,
Have a good day.
I ain't got nothing for you, sis, because that's some dumb shit. And I feel like you low-key did it to yourself. So.
Did it to yourself because you didn't.
Because why would you fucking? First of all, I wish a nigga would. Why are you posting pictures and you're not a barber? What are you? What the fuck are you doing? And you know
when she said customers attack.
Hold on,
someone attacking my home.
Damn.
Someone shot up my house.
Shut up, the house.
Bitch, I'd have left when the
And I bet money they already got kids. They probably already got kids together.
I'm leaving.
They
I would have left.
already got kids.
I don't like no fugazi shit. I don't want my name to be attached to that because motherfuckers be like, yeah, that's such and such wife. The nigga who be scamming the nigga that don't. I wouldn't want my name attached to that.
No.
I would have when you
It's
show
a way of many scams you do besides haircut fraud.
and I'm sure that money will come faster than that $50 a head. She did
So he was
PPP.
taking the pictures of bad haircuts?
No, he was taking
Other people's
people that post that are actual barbers. He would take pictures that they post and post them as his own pictures to get people to book appointments at
And
her
then fuck up
house.
their hair?
And then when they
Sorry.
come and get a haircut, he messes up and they get mad and shoot up the house. But she pregnant.
Or attack him.
And he had a woman pretend to be her and pose as his wife and they sold the house.
Okay, but you better have IDs and stuff.
This sound like a Tyler Perry
all
movie.
types of stuff.
I gotta go take
That's why it's not making sense.
I love when you say take tips.
I wish you could have taped mine today. When you get some tape, I want my taped. Because the outfit I'm wearing today is...
Where are you going today? Drunk? And why are you drinking mimosas?
First of all, relax, okay? Everybody just calm the fuck down.
Oh, we wasn't what? You started with mimosas? How we drinking mimosas?
I told you. What is it called when they, it's like something about a dog biting you. Like when you already hungover and just have another drink. That's the type of shit.
Beast the bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit my family believes in, so that's what I'm doing.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
name
just
of the episode.
keep it rolling. I feel great. I have my chicken nuggets. I have my little juice.
I gotta go take this woman's breasts in Roseville. Yeah, the price is right.
Ajiah will get you right.
Do you ever see like weird tits?
I don't know what weird tits are.
Like, look, what's some shit that'd be weird? I don't know. Like, can you take pierced tits? I feel like that bitch is gonna hurt.
That's why the silicone nipple covers are coming with the new tape. I'm
so
trying to get us there.
I saw a terrible tape the other day.
Let me tell you.
It was creased and crimped. I was like,
that's how I
don't do that.
Look, she was trying to sell it, and I'm like, this is not good advertising.
But see, this is the thing with people. People don't understand good advertisement. Like, it needs to look clean.
I think it came up on a sponsored ad, and I was like,
yeah, this is me. You see, we don't do creases. We do smooth.
Like, she lifted it up, and it creased and dimpled. I said, no,
that's just nice, smooth
nice
tits.
and neat.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Nice, smooth tits.
I'm next. As soon as you get your shipment, but I'm not gonna message you about tape. I always see till you put your shit on pre-sale.
Because
I just give me a roll.
Because at the end of the day, that really bothers my soul. It's
That
been like
is
5
true.
people. I literally post something that says, please read the caption. And they'll comment on the post and say, has tape restocked? You didn't read the caption. You don't follow directions. Do you deserve tape? You don't listen.
Because you're not going to use it.
You don't listen.
You don't listen.
I should just, and that's why I'm gonna stop selling clothes and just do tape. Tape is already, it's like, I never knew it was a market for this shit, but I was telling my brother the other day, like, it's a market for anything. I'm literally touching boobs. And I said I wasn't gonna say that shit because I don't want nobody to come back and sue me. Like, yeah, she said she's just, I'm
touching women.
I'm
touching women.
Yeah, I taped old girl. I taped her. She was able to wear 2 outfits with the same tape job. Call me Dr. Miami Jr. I'm next. No, and that too. I had a lady and she was really rude, very passive aggressive.
When you were taping her titties?
Yeah, she was like,
what do you mean the people who
I
put
just
their hands on
need
you?
lift and this, and I said, you need a breast reduction. I'm Dr. Miami Jr. The senior, I don't do what he does. I don't work in miracles. I can't.
You couldn't tape? Can you get up, please?
Sure, no
Thanks.
problem.
You couldn't see you next week.
No, I did tape her breast.
She's talking about a senior. He lives in Miami.
I taped her breast
She
very
was
well.
saying she needed them to naturally be like that.
She had so many different surgeries on her body, but she never worked on her titties. And so the thing about surgery, once you go and get, you damn near got to keep getting to keep that body up. So you done have all of these lifts and tucks and nips and sucks. You got to do something about them tits, ma, because I can't help you. Bitch, the tape only do so. It was $15. What did you expect? What the fuck are you talking about?
Not a fucking miracle worker.
She was like, it needs to be a different color. I don't give a fuck if it's orange. I don't care what color the tape is. It's not me. It's not my tape.
It's you and those titties.
It's you and those lumpy ass titties.
Not lumpy titties. Did she have surgery on her titties?
No, she had literally her body was great, but the titties looked like beaver tails.
Beaver tails,
like flat and fat. But I was able to lift them up and put them in and tape them across, and she had a good structure, right? But she wanted. What she tell me? I want them to be open and up so I could wear like a long V cut. You don't have them type of titties. What you want me to do is you gonna pay more than $15. You're trying to get over on me. I don't do that type of work.
She wanted a boob job. Full boob job.
Yeah, so my shit only $15. If you want that luxury shit, you gotta go see one of them.
Call Ajiah if y'all need your titties taped.
Yeah, call me if y'all need it. But please speak to me nicely, because I am a work in progress. God is still working on me every day. It's only so many for me, bitch. All right.
How about call me if you need your titties taped, and I'll just relay the message. I'm her manager.
No, because Jess really did give me a good client. She was so excited. She smiled the whole time I was talking. She was just smiling.
You know she like girls now, so she might have liked it. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna read. Sorry, y'all. We tend to get off topic. I'm gonna read one more because somebody told me the last one was good. My boyfriend's 9-year-old son is disrespectful AF. He called me a bitch in my house, so I set his PlayStation/games on fire. The fire spread and damaged the entire side of my apartment building. I blamed him. Boyfriend moved and won't let me come. I'm homeless. Advice.
Stupid. You shouldn't on fire.
Why would you blame the
These are not
child?
the consequences we give to
That's why he called you a bitch.
Right.
you must have been bitchy. Like, what you mean?
How dare you blame my child on a fire? Like what?
Because you set his place.
He could have gotten a lot of trouble for that. If you say he could have went to juvenile or whatever, because you deserve to be homeless. Why don't you have renter's insurance?
That too.
Ain't that mandatory?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Well,
What was the expected result?
It's definitely a smart thing to do.
Yeah,
You burnt it in the house.
What the fuck was supposed to happen?
At least took it outside.
stupid.
You got a fire extinguisher?
You know what? I agree with the son. You're a bitch. Stupid.
God damn it.
All right. That was that for all for that. Y'all got a jam of the week? Nobody ever ready with it. Was y'all ready with y'all jam of the week?
Young Blue. Contract killer.
Okay, you actually got a song that might be that might be the most normal song you ever put out.
I don't even update the playlist anymore. So, but
I'm gonna go through and do it one day.
Girl, it hasn't been updated like all of 2021, the whole year.
I saw.
You would literally have to go back to January and listen to the last of every episode since January.
It's not that bad. I can do that.
You can go knock yourself up. Once I got a few months behind, I was like, forget it.
My jam of the week is "Come With Me" by Sammy.
No, that's old. Louder for those.
Cause I gotta keep it. Okay, if you insist. I know you're tired, but you're right.
To make it sing
Something that's truly
nice.
Woo, that's my jam. Jessica put me back on. I ain't realized they had it on Apple Music, and I've been playing it out. And I'm gonna do it again this week.
Crystal, what's your jam of the week?
Mine, I like was it His and Hers I've been listening to? Was it Internet Money and Lil Uzi Vert and Don Toliver?
Crystal a thug, if y'all ain't know.
I can be. I listen to gangster shit.
Street
Cause I said.
Some of it. I still listen to old group shit. Not that new shit.
Sarah, what's your jam of the week?
Piggyback off saying the Young Blue. I like Just on the Baddest with Chris Brown and 2 Chainz.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was my jam of the week last week, I think.
He got a song with her I like.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah.
It's called I'm Tired of You, Tired of Something. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all
That song.
who can't be nobody's jam of the
His
week
album
this way,
nice.
and that's the fucking Baby.
Well, yeah.
The Baby will not be nobody's jam of the
listen
week
to
this
none of
week.
his stuff.
The songs sound the same.
Yes,
They really are starting to sound the same.
My jam of the week. All the kids, I was with a lot of younger people this weekend.
All the young kids.
And all the young kids was listening to Late at Night by Roddy Ricch. And then I was like, you ever heard this song? And she was like, You don't know that song? I'm like, was I supposed to?
She ain't even asked me. She turned it on in the car. I'm like,
It keep like you pushing it, and I don't like it.
Maybe because I kept hearing it, so I'm just like,
everywhere,
it's kind of catchy.
When I heard him say "kiss me in the morning, late at night," I got a little irritated.
Why? Well, you don't like being touched at all, so.
Why you bringing up old shit?
yo, that's not how you feel no more.
That ain't the point. The point is,
I can understand why that part in the song would irritate you.
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
You don't like the song.
Kissing me.
In the morning, late at night. The fuck do that
Which
mean?
one is it? In the morning, late at night is like that's like 3 a.m.
Is it?
Yeah. In the morning, late at night. Yeah. Yeah. 3, 4.
I don't know.
It could be either or.
If I'm up at 3, something is wrong.
There's too many questions behind it.
I'm tired. Anything? Am I missing?
We got merch.
We got merch. We got hats. We got shirts.
DM us.
And I'm not ordering any more until these are gone. Don't ask. If your size is sold out, sorry. Lose some weight, gain some weight. I don't know what to tell you.
Jessica. Anyway,
it's just
we got merch.
jokes.
We got hats. Fit. Or
Hold
what's
on. What's the name? Dub be like, I'm just serious. I'm just serious.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. No, but we do have shirts. But after these is sold out, I'll have to do pre-orders because this stuff is not cheap. So.
How does one order?
Huh?
How does one order a shirt?
Oh, they're in the trunk. I can How does one order? You can DM me. You can DM the podcast manager, Tashi, because she's going to see the DMs before I do.
DM us for features. DM us for collabs.
If you didn't listen, we was on I Am Hype's podcast last week. He low-key tried it a little bit, but shout out to you, Hype. You be looking out. So he had asked us what we bring to the table, and we was all sitting over here like, I'm triggered. But that's it for this week, y'all. What up, though?
What up, though?